One West Michigan township will no longer have to get Washington's approval to make changes to its election laws. This after the Supreme Court today struck down that provision of the landmark Voting Rights Act. The act, passed back in 1965, was used to stop voting discrimination. A divided high court said that the law relies on some old data, numbers that don't reflect changes in society. The only West Michigan community to fall under the act was Clyde Township, just south of Fenville in Allegan County. 24-Hour News 8's Heather Walker went there tonight to find out how the impact will be felt. Heather?
Clyde Township was added back in the 70s because of a large Hispanic population. But unlike other places on the list, there's no history of racial discrimination at the polls. Today, residents and local officials say they agree with the ruling and tell me it will save money. Clyde Township is so small, most people head to Fenville to hang out at places like the Hop-In.
Oh, that name sounds familiar.
Linda Barnes is the owner and says more than half our customers are Latino, which is a reflection of the township.
I know a lot of families where their parents don't speak English.
She thinks all voters' rights should be protected, but not every election decision needs the Fed's approval.
The federal government doesn't know who's in the area and what we need.
Right now, any change the township makes relating to elections must be approved by the feds and must meet their requirements. According to the Allegan County clerk, that costs the township an extra $600 to $1,500 per election, depending on the size. Getting everything approved also takes extra man-hours, extra money and time she feels is being wasted. Since 1988, only 5 or 6 Spanish-language ballots have been used. Do you trust the local government to make things fair for minorities?
Yeah, I do, especially if you say it lower the cost if it didn't go to the federal government.
The county clerk says she thinks there are enough safeguards in place for elections today that the VRA is no longer needed. President Obama, along with civil rights leaders, called today's decision a major setback.